Welcome back, Guardians. Just a quick little note here. Iron Banner. Now, I know there's a video out there called the 10 stages of a hunter main, and they have one for each of the subclasses. Each of the classes, excuse me. I still see it as one character playing three different roles, honestly. I mean, because we don't change our characters' names. I mean, my hunter's not named, Artist Poet, and my Titan's named Johnny Dip, and my, Warlock's name is Amber Hurt. It's all Artist Poet all across all three characters. I'm Artist Poet, no matter what class I play. So I always see it as just one account, three different builds that you can roll. Anyway, so I know that if you watch this 10 stages of a hunter main video, just look it up on YouTube. It's pretty funny, actually, and it's actually pretty damn accurate. And I kind of fluctuate back and forth through those stages. It's kind of like I would say kind of like a sine wave kind of pattern for me. But anyway, one of the stages is, you start feeling targeted, like Bungie is deliberately out to get hunters. That is deliberately out to make the game as hard as possible just for hunters. Especially because, we do awesome shit in PvE, but the moment we get into Crucible, it's all fucked off, and it is the truth, actually. Rift is not a mode for hunters. Every team that I've seen win did very, very heavily towards Titans with a accent or two of Warlocks. Maybe one hunter in the group that's running something like Blade Barrage for massive, spread out clears, or, Mobius Tether for lockdowns. But even then, that doesn't really do shit. Because every time I've seen someone drop the spark, it's a Titan, and they've either got the Void Bubble or they've got their little two-way barricade kind of bullshit. Warlocks don't really do too much. I've seen them drop rifts and do their supers, but that's about it. It's always been it is definitely the Titans game, and I think that game design wise, that's not very balanced. Personally, I don't care about a balanced fight. I don't mind 1v-Xing or me being a lower skill playing against somebody who's an elite player in trials. But I do have a problem where the mechanics and the design of the game itself is weighted towards just one class, and it punishes anybody else. It's bad enough that Rift is punishing people who don't have groups or don't want to be in a group, and just want to enjoy an experience and have some fun. I know Iron Banner is supposed to be like this higher level activity and everything, but at the same time, it's supposed to be enjoyable and welcoming and getting players into the game. I mean, Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, one of the first things they did was come out with two different starter sets. The actual starter set and then the D&D Essentials, in addition to their core books, and then, of course, there's a slew of support materials. And the whole difference between D&D Starter Set and the D&D Essentials is that the D&D Essentials takes the game a little bit higher up the activity level, with a slightly more engaging module adventure, but it also gives you more resources to work with. Iron Banner is supposed to be like that middle ground between basic Crucible and Trials of Osiris. Everybody understands you go to Trials of Osiris, you are expected to perform at a specific level minimum and then excel above that. Iron Banner is supposed to be your special event kind of way to get into that idea, but they took away power levels, so that's now battle level, and then they're going to throw Rift at us. And the way it's designed, first of all, it's just too grindy. There's too many rounds. And round-based matches, I think, are just not Destiny. Crucible is supposed to be quick, fast, and fun. And you're always going to run into some players who are a little bit more sweaty than others. That's fine. You're always going to run across a six-man fire team when you're just part of the random potato squad. That's fine. But having a mechanic that favors a particular class and a particular subclass within that class, that's going to start creating mono builds. And that's something that Bungie has always said they didn't want to have, which is why they're constantly switching around the sandbox. So I'm looking at Iron Banner, and I'm just seeing so many layers of doublespeak and hypocrisy, and I mean, I'm grinding it. That's all I'm doing. I'm not really even playing it. I'm just grinding it. I'm doing my best to help the team and and play my game, the way I can. But I can't even line up a shot in this game because I've been put in the same lobby, the same style of lobby for a very, very long time. And it's just getting to the point where it's like, you just don't want to show up now. And maybe that's the point. Maybe that's what Bungie wants to do. Maybe they want those sweat lord whales who are going to come in and dump tons of silver on their cosmetics and go nuts for like hours on hours on hours of gameplay, because that's all Bungie cares about now. They're an app. They're an app game. They're a service game. They don't care about players logged in. They don't care about units sold because it's free to play. They care about hours played. That's what they want, and that's what they're going to end up getting. I mean, because the players like me are going to basically be like, I will show up for an hour every morning to do my XYZ rituals, and then I'm going to peace out for the rest of the afternoon and live a life. And I encourage you all to do the same. Really, really evaluate it. This is the one week I'm going to commit for Iron Banner, and depending on the results I get come Saturday night, I may or may not come back to Iron Banner. So yeah, you made it this far. Thanks for showing up.